Hey and welcome to Neverwinter with Aragon. So happy Thanksgivings! And Neverwinter is celebrating it with some new items on the Zen market, along with everything being 30% off for Black Friday. You have 1 week to take advantage of all this. Well, what is it that's new they have added? They posted a blog where you can read through exactly what they did, the Thanksgiving sales. Again, lasting 1 week up until November the 30th to take advantage of any of this. However, new items that will be in the store permanently will be the character boost, getting you to 50,000 item level, and the Chultan Masterwork 1 choice pack. For a limited time, there will be these items. Combat item choice bundle, which we'll check out, Mythic color choice pack, rank 5 enchantment choice pack, mystical butterfly wings mount and a tokens pack with that, and then a discounted coal moat, 1 per account. The 30% off sale for this week will exclude the expedition packs, which will only be 25% off. No idea why. But checking in game, we can see first of all in the events tab, we have the Mythic color choice pack. You can buy this, it's a whopping 8,000 Zen just to get one of these colors. The color will be bound when you obtain it, bound to your account. You can transfer it via the shared bank to other characters, but you will not be able to sell it. And you can only buy this pack once. That is it. So you can only get one color from here. You'd have to wait for the next sale to get it. 8,000 Zen is okay for a Mythic color because they normally go for above 15 million. Somebody's put a sale on these because action point gain is really not very used. Additionally, with the rank 5 enchantment choice pack selling 3.5 thousand Zen, and you can see it's not going to obtain any of the new ones. You've got the same basic cobalt, garnet, citrine, jade, and amethyst, and then you do have the bonus ones like action point gain, stamina, movement, gold, and recharge speed. I would not prioritize these last utility ones at all. They will not give you item level, just a eensy weensy bonus. Only get this when you have nothing else to get in terms of item level and power for your character. Is this a good deal? Well, again, just check the auction house, look for your mythic enchantments. 3.5 million and up can be what they sell at. So yeah, depending if you have the spare Zen, it can be decent. But from there we go to supplies. And here's where we can see the new combat item choice pack. And it is coming with the Owlbear figurine. Normally you could only obtain this through the Day of the Dungeon Master event, but they're putting it here on Legendary. You may have the older version, which I do, and that did get updated. So it basically is exactly the same. We can pop a pinata and I can show you. You use the Owlbear, it summons it, it pecks it, and then it disappears. Now it has 6-second cooldown as you see there, and 1000 magnitude. My stats are horrendous here on my tank build, so it dealt very little damage. But on a damage dealer who has lots of good stats and high item level, that will deal a ton of damage. However, it is competing against the Dragonfire, and I have yet to test the two. I'm going to try get some data and figure out which one's better. In the new trial, I have a high suspicion Dragonfire will be better just because it can do some AoE splash damage. And on top of that, artifact calls are pretty inconsistent. But maybe in something like Tower of the Mad Mage trial, where it's very burst heavy, the Owlbear figurine might be better. For tanks, Dragonfire is always going to be better because you don't need offensive stats for it to deal good damage. But again, this pack is going for 1,000 Zen. It is a single purchase and the item is not account wide. You just got it once. And they all say they're bound to your character on equip, meaning you put it on one character, it's stuck there, which is sad. For over 1,000 Zen, I wouldn't buy it. I would save your Zen, get 2,000 Zen, maybe a bit more depending on how much you need, and wait for the ghosts of the previous battle pass to come back. Basically the time where you can buy the premium pass and the progress on these older battle passes, and just get the account wide Dragonfire. This should probably be the best one to go for. Account wide, get on all your characters and you're set. 1,000 Zen right here for just on one character is pretty sad. So moving on from there, we can find in the pack section the new 50k character boost pack. This will get your character to 50,000 item level with all of these items. To be honest, it's actually a pretty good deal. Specifically if you're a newer player or you just can't be bothered upgrading a character and you don't have, let's say, all loads of account-wide stuff. It will get that character immediately to level 20, skipping leveling, which to be honest these days is only like 4 to 5 hours of playing if you know what you're doing. You will get like an extra bag here. You will get some gear, which is this Pride of Neverwinter gear. You get some rings, some shirt and pants, some armor there, and you also get some weapons. Those weapons are nothing special though. They come from Dragonbone Vale and you can get them just by doing your treasure maps. You dig up these things and they're like an hour cooldown and you could get them yourself without paying a penny. And the Pride of Neverwinter gear is probably going to be very similar to the Glory of Neverwinter gear. It may very well have the exact same bonuses, just higher item level. I don't know, you're going to have to check that with somebody else, but it's unlikely it's going to be anything game changing. You do get a whole bunch of artifacts there as well. You get the Mythic Fragment, Draconic Essence, the Phylactery, Dragonbone Wand, so that'll go in all 4 of the slots there. The only real good one there is the Mythic Fragment, which you can get for free already just by doing the campaign Dragonbone Vale here. You get it as the end reward. And you will get an artifact set to go with it, which is nothing special. The Dragonbone Wand, the symbol, and the folds. You can find that here. It's just going to give defense and critical strike. You get a bunch of companions: Pseudo Dragon, Wayward Wizard, Batiri, Wolf, and the Faithful Initiate. The wolf there is actually very expensive. It's just the wolf, mind you. This wolf is sought after by healers, and you can see what it's going for, over 5 million, and they're adding that on blue. The reason it's good is because the crit severity gives 7.5% crit severity on max, going in offense and utility, so that's pretty high value. Don't know why they randomly throw that in there. Just be aware that everything here is account bound, so even that wolf will be bound. You won't be selling it. For the mounts, nothing too special. The Tennisers, Tiger Striped Owlbear, Elite Shadow Wolf, and the Howler, and also a Stick Pony choice pack. Then you get a bunch of insignias. You get 5 legendary ones and then 15 epic ones. You also get a whole bunch of enchantments here. You get 3 epic enchantments, 4 blue enchantments, and then a blue combat enchantment, a blue bonus enchantment, and a blue companion enchantment. You also get like 2 overloads there, which is whatever. You will also get an uncommon amethyst. And then you also get the Pride of Neverwinter companion gear. Don't know what item level that will be. I don't know how useful it will be either. Unlikely we're going to be as good as the 1800 item level ones. And then you do also get 3 epic mount collars with then a greater stone of health. And that's about it. Single purchase. You can trade it with other players. You can sell the whole pack on the auction house. You will be able to buy it there then for astral damage as well. You can see somebody already selling it for 15 million. The price will probably go down to maybe 10 million, 5 million at the lowest, depending on what platform you're on as well. Now we go to the mount section and we can see we can buy the new mount. Going to cost you 2,800 Zen. It's a lot, but it's the Mystical Butterfly Wings. Rejuvenating Favor and all a flutter, so nothing special there, but it does have 4 mount insignia slots. And well, let me tell you, it's a copy and paste of the Ebon Riding Lizard. This Ebon Riding Lizard got that crescent, the barbed, universal, and then preferred is this enlightened. And you can see the insignia bonuses for it. It's Accursed Resolve, Martyr's Precision, Mender's Covenant, Knight's Condemnation, Cavalry's Warning, Victim's Preservation, Survivor's Blessing. So not that great, but you can use a whole bunch of them on preferred. The only ones you can't use on preferred is Cavalry Warning and Knight's Condemnation. So it's all right. Use it for, like me, Accursed Resolve, I guess. But you can use Mender's and Knight's Condemnation for tanks and healers there. So I personally wouldn't get it. It's a lot of Zen, and you are only getting it on Legendary. But you do get 200 mount upgrade tokens with that, so you can directly upgrade it to Mythic. Personally, not worth 2,800 Zen just to have these wings, which will make you look very similar to this. I assume it's literally a reskin of these butterfly wings. You'll just float around like this. Spacebar is a bit of a jump, and yeah, you fly around like that. It's neat, not too big. Nice cosmetic mount, but expensive. And then going to professions, we have the new Chultan Masterwork 1 choice pack. Here you will be able to simply buy the recipes for Chultan Masterwork 1 for just 420 Zen. It gives you the choice of one of them. So rather than having to spend a bunch of Astral Diamonds to unlock it, you'll be able to do so with Zen. Right. Believe it's 500,000 Astral Diamonds normally for one of these, and to be honest, it's not really worth getting those guys. Unless you're trying to unlock Masterwork as a whole, it might be cheaper if you have loads of Zen. In most cases, it's just going to be cheaper to go with the Astral Diamonds. As for the sale of the Colmo, which you can get for like nearly 50% discount, I don't see it anywhere. Other than that, they have in the Wondrous Bazaar the returning of the Eclipse Lion. 2.25 million Astral Diamonds if you have 25% off. If you don't, it's 3 million. This mount is really good for the Eclipse armament, where you basically decrease the enemy's damage and increase your allies' damage against the target by 15% when you have a 100% mount bolster. This mount is account wide and already on Mythic. Unfortunately, does not have 4 insignia slots, so you generally won't really use it for the stable. So that is ultimately it for all of the Thanksgiving sales. Good to see them adding a new booster pack to get to 50,000. People may complain pay to win, but to be honest, any head start newer players can get, the better. It is a free to play game after all, so yeah, you're paying for progress. I would say it is of pretty good value now with all these items, especially versus that 30k per character boost pack, which cost the same and had a lot less useful items. So once again, a massive thank you to all these channel members for their added support. Have a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate it, and we'll see you guys around. Goodbye for now.